Good morning. Beautiful morning, I hope. Beautiful Wednesday message. I am definitely sure someone wants to hear this or need to hear this. Okay. Whilst I'm doing my facial routine. Okay, let's start. I woke up this morning and I'm like, I'm grateful. I've got a roof on top of my head. I've got food. Most importantly, I've got my health. Okay, great. And I sometimes also remember days when I wake up and I wish I never woke up. I'll say this again. I sometimes have days where I wake up and I wish I never woke up. That is when you know that you're either depressed or you're going through a lot of things and you are about to throw in, or you wish you want to throw in the towel and give up. And that is when, again, I am grateful of the spirit that I have and the positive mindset that still, even if there's 10% of that positive mindset, that 10% is very important because it kicks in and it says don't. And I am sending this message to everyone that goes through that moment. But what sets you apart from people who give in or people who are in turmoil more than they should is that you are honest about it. Honest about what you're going through, and your pride and your ego does not get in the way of you sharing it with other people that you trust. You see, problems start when you are going through that and you think you're going through it alone, based on things that you see. Social media has killed a lot of people's spirits, because there is 99% fakeness in social media. You see your celebrities, favorite celebrities or personalities and people that you look up to always glamorizing everything they do, and you want to compare yourself and wish you were them. Don't. Some of us pretend better. Don't do that to yourself. I'm speaking to you. You see, sadness, depression, anxiety has nothing to do with wealth. We all go through the same things the same way. The only thing that's different is our statuses and probably places that we stay in, our bank accounts and everything, but emotionally and spiritually, that is the beauty of God's creation. Can you imagine if God said you will only go through depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts only when you are poor? Life wouldn't be fair. So let me tell you, whether you're poor, whether you're rich, we all go through the same things. It's just that some either pretend better, or some, I believe like myself, I face them differently. I deal with my problems and my challenges differently. I don't give my problems the magnitude and the ginormousness that they don't deserve. I look at them for what they are and I say, you are a challenge, not even a problem, and I will face you. So when that moment comes and you wish you never woke up or you wish you were dead, please tap into that 1% of positivity and say, no, that's not me thinking that, it is the devil convincing me that dying is better than facing my problems. Woo! Did you hear me? When that moment comes, when that moment hits you where you wish you were dead, it's not you wishing you were dead. I will say it again. It is the devil convincing you that dying is better than being alive and facing your challenges. Because you know why? The devil knows. It's greener on the other side. It is greener on the other side. And green stands for wealth, for money. Green stands for health. Green stands for purity. Green stands for abundance. Green is health. Green is wealth, guys. And the devil does not want you to get there. It is never you that wants to give up. It is the devil convincing you that giving up is better than just pushing and pushing and pushing. And let me tell you again, don't be fooled in thinking that people that are high up there are having a soft life. It is actually even tougher to maintain. It is tougher to maintain. I always make an example of a plane. The most difficult part of a plane's journey is the takeoff. It is difficult. It goes high, it meets clouds, it shakes, but it keeps on going. It goes higher, to the highest, as high as it can. It goes higher. The most difficult part again comes when it's stable on top. To stay there. Imagine carrying so much load. That is you carrying so much load. And you can't now, when you get there and you've got this load, you want to offload people. No, the plane has to stay there with the people and the luggage and the baggage and everything else. It still stays there. That is the most difficult part. So when we are up there and look like we're cruising, when you look at the plane, you're like, ooh, it is smooth. It's not smooth. The pilot is doing everything they can to make sure that it stays that way. And more than the pilot is relying, or the pilot is not alone, the pilot is with God. And God works with the pilot. The pilot is assisting God, because that is why the biggest mistake people make is that they expect God to do everything. Help God to help you. That is what the pilot is doing, and the plane is staying there. And again, the most difficult part comes when it has to land. It has to land smoothly on the greener side of the destination. And so can you imagine if every time the plane shakes, the pilot says, I am giving up, let me crash. No, you cannot. So once again, I will remind you, when you look at people, don't want and wish to be them. Be inspired, great. But remember, we all have our journeys, and everyone goes through the same thing that you are going through. The only difference is the location and the status. But anxiety feels the same. Suicidal thoughts feels the same. Depression feels the same. So remember that, I will repeat that for the last time. When you think of giving up, remember, akusuwe man, akusuwe, uSatan. It's not you. Akusuwe, uSatan. So please, Yangcela, don't you ever throw in the towel. If I can tell you, one day I will break it down, because greener pastures never end. I'm probably on my third greener pasture, but I know there's more. And for me, every time there's something more coming, challenges happen. Satan, we are tested. But it gets better. You deal with the problems better. You deal with the challenges better. But I do have those moments when I wake up and I'm like, is this worth it? I am tired. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to live. I don't want to wake up every day and have to work like a slave and da-da-da-da-da. Remember how you got here in the first place. No matter where you are somewhere. No matter where you are alive. That is getting somewhere. So please, as a Bliefdog, do me a favor. Never give up. And remember, some of them pretend better. I love you, Have a wonderful day. Oh.